So then I wanted to, now, the other one we were talking about how it said Jesus is the way, as far as finding God, getting to God, and all that. And this particular question, it actually quoted the Bible, John 14:6. I am the way and the truth and the light. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Yes.
So then my question was, so if Yeshua or Sananda said that,
Yes.
what leads to God? Like, no one comes to the Father except through me.
Yes.
But then he says, I am the
Absolutely.
way and the truth and the light.
That's right. Because that's what the Christ is. That's what the Christ is.
Yeah.
Again, we make the mistake that we personify the Christ. The Christ isn't a person. The Christ is a state of consciousness. Okay, it's the Christ itself. It's not Jesus Christ. It's Jesus the Christ. And everybody gets it wrong. Everyone wants to think Christ is his last name. That's not accurate. Not accurate. Jesus the Christ. It could be, well, we'd say Buddha the Buddha, but it could be Buddha the Christ, because of course the Buddha was Christed. Yeah. And the Christ is the title, and the title means that there is no personal self there. It is non-polarized consciousness in human form. That is the Christ. That is the Christ. And the only way to the Father, meaning the only way to undifferentiated consciousness, is through the Christ. Do you understand?
So are you the Christ?
What would you think?
I would say yes.
And that's the thing that that people want to personify it. The self is the self. It is singular. The Christ is the Christ. It is singular.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. And what's so funny is because it's attached to Jesus, it makes it seem so hard to attain.
That's right. That's right. And of course, it's ridiculous because Christed consciousness, actually undifferentiated consciousness, is what you are. And certainly Christed consciousness is a level of consciousness you are more than capable of carrying. It's just that identification has become so prevalent. And so much of the experience in life is lived without being present for it, that it's become occluded from your own view. And that's, but it's none of that is real. It's just a matter of seeing through it. And what you see when it's seen through is that the Christ was always here. It never went anywhere.
Yeah. So that's what it means when it says, no one comes to the Father except through me.
That's right. That's right. Because there is identified consciousness cannot exist in the same space as undifferentiated consciousness. Never the twain shall meet. It's like oil and water. They think it just isn't going to work. And because one is polarized and one is non-polarized, they can't be in the same space together. So the Christ is there as bridge, saying, hey, if you're looking to move from a differentiated state of consciousness, meaning polarized, to undifferentiated, you have to come through me, right? Meaning to move back to the space of non-duality, to take the middle path the way through.
Mm-hmm.
It is through there that is the way. It is the truth, capital T, and it is the life, because what you are is life, and it is light. It's all of it. That's what you are as pure awareness. That is what you are. But to jump from one to the other is not, it's not, in practical terms, it's not practical, right? It's not practical. So that was the point of Yeshua being here in form, and the Buddha being here in form, and certainly others. We just, use them because everyone knows who they are. But the point of them being here was to show that it is possible to go from a human level of consciousness to the Christed state of consciousness, or the Buddhic state of consciousness, and still hold form. It is possible.
Very cool. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.